Canteen Lady. Hello, partners! We end this year of reports with a story that takes us to another place in another time. The place is the windswept city of North Platte, located in central western Nebraska. But more importantly, North Platte is in a wedge-shaped area where the North Platte and the South Platte rivers meet. A large part of the city is dominated by the largest railroad yard of its kind in the United States, which made it incredibly important during the Second World War. Partners, it's impossible to estimate how many GIs went through that city on troop trains on their way to battle, some knowing they would never return again. Well, partners, this is where our honoree this week comes into the story. Her name is Rae Wilson, R-A-E Wilson. She was a 25-year-old clerk at a local pharmacy when the war broke out. And very quickly, Rae began to hear stories of thousands of GIs passing through the North Platte Railroad yards, some of the young men just sitting there in troop trains who spent hours waiting clearance to move on. Young boys, lonely, hungry, some away from home for the first time. Within days of hearing about this, Rae Wilson sprang into action and organized a nearly 100 young women from the community and set up a moving canteen to bring donuts and coffee, but more importantly, to bring a smile to the boys on their way through town. For 51 months, until its official closing on April 1st, 1946, the canteen operated in all weather conditions and never closed. Hey, now get this, partners. Volunteers under Rae Wilson's direction often served as many as 10,000 GIs a day on more than 20 troop trains every 24 hours. By the time the war was over, nearly 20,000 young men and women from North Platte and surrounding cities had served at the canteen in one capacity or another. Jimmy, what a woman! Rae Wilson, R-A-E Wilson. I never heard of her before. Hey, Dennis, I never had either, until one of our partners, Dick Luger, told me about her and asked if you would please make her an honoree. And partners, this is a good time to remind all of you, if you know of someone you learned about in school who would be a good honoree also, let me know and Dennis will research it for us. But don't worry, the citizens of North Platte are making sure that Rae's name lives forever. A larger-than-life statue of Rae Wilson now stands in front of the North Platte train station. It's called our Canteen Lady. Rae is shown carrying a basket of goodies. Her right arm is outstretched as she offers an apple to a lonely soldier. What a wonderful woman. She brought joy to boys during the war. She saw a need where others just didn't notice. She was an American patriot. Rae Wilson, the Canteen Lady. She died in 1986. Thanks again, Dick Luger, for telling me about her. So I'll see you next week. Until then, you know the drill, gang. Find that big red X up there at the right, at the top, and click it and you'll magically be transported back to the report page. I love you guys. What a great story, Dennis. See you next year. Go get 'em, Tigers!